Okay. Now, let me make sure everything else is working correctly. I don't think Extreme Elements wants to. I do not think Stream Elements decided to join us today. Is there any other way for me to be like, hey, Stream Elements, show up? I'm looking. Thank you, Garble. Thank you. Huh. Alright, well, that doesn't look like that fixed it. I was wondering if it's, you know what, they did just recently, reading my notifications, do an update to the activity feed, and I wondered when they did that if they broke something. That's fine. No worries, Art. Hopefully dinner is not burnt. That would be ideal. It's not burnt dinner. Yeah, not one thing, it's another, you know? At least my headphones are working. Knock on wood. Everything else is working. Stream Elements spot, as we like to joke, we were joking the other day in Dragon's Chat, Stream Elements likes to just cause trouble. It's fine. Eh. For now, for shoutouts, you can just do, if you're, I'm assuming you're not on mobile. If you're on mobile, you can't do this, but you can do / shoutout, and it will work. I will do this one. I think you do not use an @ I think it's / shoutout space username with no @ yeah, that worked. So we'll at least have that. All the other timers and other fun things are not here anymore, but we'll live. I'm gonna turn the music down just a little bit more. There we go. Okay. Technical difficulties. It's fine. Yeah, I read the Discord messages up till like a couple seconds ago. So I caught up on what's going on, Massey. I'm glad you caught it. That's good. I love having those up there. It's so much fun. I need to incorporate that a bit more into this. This base is definitely going to have a lot of hidden like skulk things. Particularly, I'm seeing, like, I haven't like investigated the snapshot, but I'm seeing there's some new stuff to do with skulk and frequencies. And they are also like, you like put amethyst on them somehow. And like, that fits right into the vibe of this build so much. But back to the tour of what things Clara has been trying to do. Slowly just placing blocks. So I've been mostly working on this side of the castle recently. I'm drawing inspiration from a lot of different places. I honestly just looked up castle, wizard, fortress on Pinterest, and then pinned a few, and now I'm seeing a lot of them. And there are a couple of different ways that like castles are generally done in art, not in Minecraft. Because I tend to look at for like illustration inspiration for my Minecraft builds, because then I'm not copying someone else's Minecraft build, but I'm getting like trying to take an art piece and like vibe. translate. Then like put my own twist on it. So a lot of them, there's two different things I kind of incorporated here. Really high, smooth walls. Sometimes with like a little bit of level variation like what we have here. Because if I did this all the way to there straight up, it was going to look a little weird. So on this section where the land dips, I'm going to have another, this is probably going to go up to that high, but it's going to have recess. It's going to have a little like walkway across this bit. And I'm probably going to end up putting one like here-ish. Especially since I think this wall is going to go up higher because of this section. And the other thing is breaking up the wall with buildings and towers and bits. Like that. We come over here. A lot of times it's a lot of different like towers. Not quite. See, the render distance isn't quite perfect for this. But this one particularly I'm really happy with like the general shape. And it's not tall, and a lot of the other towers in the more middle part of the castle will be taller. But I didn't want one of the outside towers to like dwarf all the other tower plans I have on the inside. So, obviously it's only partly done. I am really happy with how like the window turned out, especially at night. This looks really cool. So what this is, back into it so you can see, is tinted glass with frog lights behind it. Which means it doesn't actually emit the light, but it glows. It's a very fun thing. I wanted it to look a little bit more mysterious, but tinted glass doesn't quite have enough like tint to it, at least in vanilla. I think if we turned on shaders, it might be a little bit more spooky looking. Not quite. I mean, it does look a little spooky. I may play with that later, but I also want to like incorporate a little bit more of this like pattern stuff into the wall. This is technically another tower. But I just want to like slowly spending a lot of time just going back and forth placing deep slate bricks. We obviously also worked on these stairs on stream, which was nice. They look cool. It does kind of feel like the gate should be here instead of there. Just based on the way this feels. But I haven't quite figured out the logistics of that because the way that the path goes, I guess I could go this way instead. That might be doable. We'll see. But what the interesting part that I'm kind of starting to have to think through is what parts of this are going to be left hill and what parts of it are going to be wall. Because this is not all going to be grass. Like, it's not. There's going to be a lot of this kind of thing over here. What I started to do here. There's going to be a lot of walls, then a layer, then another wall, and then a layer. The other issue I'm running into is I have a storage problem. So, I think I know what I want to do for my storage room. I want to put it here. But I want to figure some other things out first. So what we'll probably do is grab some deep slate and start making some of those layering choices. Wait, Clara, have a storage problem? Yes, Dragon, I have a storage problem. Oh, I forgot. I probably should pull up my... I always have a storage problem. You know this. Better than anybody. You of all people. Well, you and Mousy, but... I'm definitely missing an auto storage, so that's what I'm kind of envisioning putting here. The thing is, like, I have plenty of space in my other storage room, but outside of going there to get things out of my storage room, for a bit, I'm not gonna live at that. Like, I'm gonna end up moving here, essentially. Because once I build this, if the world is still going, I have the other project over there. Wild the leap. That's cute. Excuse the puppers. They talk. And I'm gonna guess you picked it up. This mystery chest can move now. Doesn't have to use it in it anymore. But yeah, I think I have an idea for like how I want to design it because I want to like, well, should start at the beginning. So, as you can see here, maybe not as much with the shaders. We have a water feature here that goes through here. And there's going to be a lot more sculpting to this area. There's going to be a bridge here, like this one. Just here instead of there. And what I was thinking of doing is then out of this side, probably right where this is, having the water come out to the bottom of the tower. Essentially a drainage system, sewage system, drainage system, underwater, possibly like an underwater lake, water reservoir thing. And what I think would be kind of fun is like above, maybe have a water room that has like is water logged completely and build some like fun thing in that. But then like a layer above that have a place with a like make it out of like mossy stuff. Make it very mossy and just like have the storage room like in there with like water running little creeklets running and arches and stuff. I think it's gonna look really cool. There is a fun part of Deep Slate doesn't have a mossy variant. There is that, but I can see it, and I can see it being really fun. And the way I would kind of have it in my head as decorative wise, I think would work with then essentially putting redstone behind it. And it might not like end up being like the ideal redstone setup for automatic sorting, but I rarely stick to perfect. I stick to functional. So we'll see. But this I think is big enough. Even if I have to do a second floor, though I don't think I would have to. Might do like a second half floor. To do like bulk storage for a lot of things. And then maybe the next level in the tower is like an epic room that's really tall, and then up there somewhere is like living. I don't know. There would be other places that have storage as well. Because I mean, I don't know for sure exactly what we have, like, what the intention is, but I'm kind of playing this like I'm going to have forever on the world, essentially. So as a forever world, so In theory, it can be, because I can always hopefully get a download if we do end up switching. But treating it that way means I know, like, eventually I'm going to have a ridiculous amount of things. That different types of items I need sorted. And the point in case is, right here, I have an 8 chest system. All the items I'm building with. And the thing is, I have tons of these items also back at my base. And it's confusing as all get out to be like, okay, wait, where did I put that shulker full of deep slate I got? Which actually, I wonder where that is. So like having the storage room, I think, is going to possibly be one of my next priorities as far as planning it out, at least, because if I move all of my items over here, then less running back and forth for me. Welcome back, Art, and yay, not burnt dinner, woo! So the tower, obviously, this is gonna be a garden, so this part, definitely enclosed, but I do think it's gonna also have a wall. But let's start over here. Okay, let me just do this so I can see. That goes to there. Yes, yes, yes. What's for dinner? Typical tradition in the community to inquire about what is for foods. When it comes to foods, we are very nosy. Southwest spiced chicken over rice with spiced sweet corn on the cob. Ooh. Yum. Did you grill the corn or did you cook it in the oven? I mean, both ways are delicious, but you know, I'm just curious. Oven roasted. Cool. I haven't had corn in the cob in a while. Granted, these days I don't normally eat it off the cob anyway, but that's just my problem. It's probably because it's not quite in season. But I should mention it to Mom. Like, I like corn. I have just found I've stopped liking it on the cob. But then when Mom makes it on the cob, I just cut it off. Tastes the same. Tastes the same and I get less things stuck in my teeth. I want to round this out a bit. So I think we do. Oop. Now this isn't quite, I want to make sure that the tower stands out a bit. So maybe we'll bring it, what do we do? So that would be down to here. Would mean we'd be getting rid of a lot of this, which is fine. I'd probably move. Do I have enough skulls for another beacon? If I have enough skulls for another beacon, we might go kill a wither because I really need 2 beacons for this project. And yes, I could dig up my other beacon, but you've had a bunch of corn on the cob recently. You ordered 4 unshucked ears the other day, and the store was out, so they sold it with 4-pack pre-shucked. They subbed a 4-pack for each ear. Oh gosh, so that means instead of 4, you got 16? Did I do that with 3? I was gonna say 12, and then I was like, no, that's 4 times 3. I think I did that math right. Dang. Yeah, it's always funny when like you're like, okay, I want the small jar of peanut butter, because this happens to my mom, because consistently when we were traveling and getting groceries. Because when she takes my siblings and then to her sisters, she has 2 sisters who live close to each other who also have several kids each. So they're all going to hang out for a week. And then what they do is they figure out, okay, who's cooking what for dinner when? What are we going to need? And then they kind of like split up the groceries. And then one of the ways they do that is they all order it at Walmart for pickup. I think it's Walmart. Whatever, right? One time mom was like, well, we'll get a jar of peanut butter for the kids to have peanut butter sandwiches because teenagers. But we don't need like a big thing of it because we're going to be here for 5 days, right? Not that much. I think they ended up giving her like a ginormous like 2-pack of peanut butter when she only really needed the one smaller one. They do that a lot. By the time I ordered normal size avocados, 2 times I've ordered normal size avocados and gotten ginormous, like, instead of like fist size avocados, but like, oh, what's the equivalent? I want to say mango, but mangoes are smaller than that. Like bigger ones. Like mug-sized avocados. They're huge. Like, I don't know what to do with these. They're huge. What was I going? What was I going back to my house for? It's like, oh, I should go back to my house. And then I forgot why I was going back to my house. Oh, check if we have beacon stuffs. Yeah, it's hilarious when they do like different amounts for substitutions. It's great. You get some really funny things. Like the first time they gave me the giant avocados, I literally was like, what are these? What do I do with them? And it turns out they don't taste too much different. It's just a lot harder to tell if they're ripe. Because they're bigger. And they don't change color on the outside and do the other things the same way. Okay, we're going to be here for mob drops. Ooh, I do. Alright. Now the next question is, do I have the soul sand? I do have the soul sand. Sweet. I need 4 of that. And then I need... Do I have enough for like at least 1 iron golem? Oh yeah, look at that. I have enough for at least 1 iron golem. I'm going to have to go get more iron from Dragon later. That's not where that goes. Do I have a pumpkin head? Surely I already have. Apparently not, but that can be easy to fix. I need to get into my toolbox anyways to get out this. Then we did this, we did that. And put those away. I might actually put my chest plate on for the fight. Don't think I need any of this other stuff though. Actually, I will grab this. Just in case. And then... We've also ordered 2 4-packs of energy drinks, which were subbed for 2 singles. That would, yeah, that would irritate me. I'd be like, excuse you? Excuse you? Walmart usually gives me an option to refuse the substitution. The issue is I'm often not on my phone when the notification comes through. And then I'm like, oh, well, that would have been nice information to have, you know, earlier. But it's also fun the one time. I feel like I may have told this story before, but it's fine. Because I think it was like, might have been the middle of stream that it happened, but it might not have been. Brain. My brain just went, where? Side quest. I was sick and my family were gone because they were on a trip. And the thing was, Mom had taken all of the medicines with her on the trip because when you go on a trip, you take your own cold medicine with you because inevitably the small children will get sick, right? All logical things. So, I was home and sick by myself with like no medicine, no cold medicine in the house whatsoever. And I ran out of Tylenol, which is what I had that I had like had lying around, right? Where did I dig earlier that actually like is not already like a total mess? I think it was over here. So what I did is like, okay, well, I need to order groceries anyways. Over here somewhere. I'm going to also, while I'm going to do this, order some Tylenol so that I have something to cut down my fever. Right? Because, you know, using my brain. But then they didn't actually deliver it. Not they didn't substitute it or didn't have it. They didn't deliver it. There's one thing that was missing. So then I had to call customer support and be like, you didn't deliver this, so now you have to, like, they had to give me my money back. And I still didn't have the tunnel, which is the whole reason I did the Walmart order. Because, like, yeah, I got other things, but the only reason I did it when I did it was because I needed medicine. I was like, okay, well, I have to do, you know, buy so many things, otherwise this isn't worth it. Because I think there's a, if I remember correctly, there's a $35 minimum. Otherwise you pay an extra fee. Yeah. So that was fun. It was fine, but I was also like, not fine. Right, going out to get meds when you're sick sucks, exactly. And like, I was like, I don't know that I could even, like, I could have driven, but then I was just like, but why? Why would I do that? What I need to get one more up. Why do that when you can order it and have it delivered to your door? You don't have to go anywhere or think or do any of that stuff. You could just do. Dude, seriously. You gonna have fun? Yeah, we're gonna have fun. Yeah, you have fun. I may regret this decision, but we're doing it. In the end, I survived. I didn't end up going out to get meds. I just, like, dealt with it. No, who forgot to switch? Why am I second hole? I can do this. Need to watch my health. We're also on keep inventory and normal, so like. be annoying. Nah, 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 you can't get me. Would you like to break some more deep slate for me? I would really appreciate it. Sorry if it's loud, guys. I forgot to turn my mom's sounds down before I did this. Like, see, it didn't even notice me till I hit it 3 times. There we go. I got 4 stacks of deep slate with a rose. Oh, and a couple diamonds? Nice. And another star. Yay! Now, which way is home? I think it's this way. I think I was wrong. I think it's the other way. Gosh darn it. Which way is home? No, I'm going that way. Okay. Nope. This way. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to go over to Dragons to get more iron because I need a weekend base for this. Duh. Oh, music decided it needed to be retold to do it its job. Love that. Let's see, where's the stairs? I do need to turn this into actual stairs at some point. One weather isn't too bad. You frequently forgot to change volume when you go to the gold farm. Oh yeah, the gold farm or Enderman farm. I think it's when you have one wither, it's not too bad. I remember watching I think it was a Twitch Rivals. Might have been Clash of the Creator. I don't remember. One of the two where they had to fight a bunch of withers at the same time. And the overall viewer experience was meh because it was chaotic and so loud. And like some of the creators remembered eventually to turn their sounds down, but yeah, it was loud. Kind of interesting that golem dropped ingots and a wither rose instead of a poppy. I'll take the wither rose, of course. Because I like wither roses, but... Oh, diamonds don't go in there. Diamonds go in the shiny box. Okay. Let's put some of the tools away before I, like, fortune an end chest or something ridiculous. And I need to refill the bucket of milk before I put it away because... Not for withers, but for everything else. That likes to just... Oh, I got a different one than I've gotten before as well. Nice. So I have 3 out of the 4. I just need a armored wither's head? Or is it invulnerable wither's head? Armored wither's head, I think. Wither roses are from the golem's loot tables because the wither blew it up. Loot failed on the poppy. Yeah. It's kind of interesting that it did that, though. Like, lore reasons, you could argue that, like, because it was killed by the wither, the poppy turned into a wither rose. Could be an interesting discussion. What do I need for a beacon? Sitting in glass, isn't it? Yeah. There we go. Okay, I should be able to put all the other things away, except I need to talk to the cows and borrow some, well, Commandeer some iron from dragon. If dragon has any to commandeer. But first, the cows. Excuse me. We'll go to dragons. Absolute mess of an inventory, but that's okay. You know, the interesting part about flying to your base, dragon, is that I actually never come into the nether portal these days, so I always have to, like, remember where the entrance is. Oh, shush. It's like I have to relearn the map of your base because I now come in the front door instead of the inside door. Since you've also moved it 3 times. This is true. This is a very true statement. My door is my door has stayed exactly where it always been. It's been your front entrance has moved a few times. See, nope, that's where I want is here. There's some parts of it haven't moved, like this. Like this tunnel has stayed exactly the same. Okay. Somebody remind me to AFK there later because we need the iron. When I tried to AFK there the other day, overnight, I came back after at like 2 o'clock the next day and discovered I'd been kicked in like 2 seconds. So. I think my computer threw a fit. I don't think the server did because it wasn't the only thing. Hello. Bye, Honto. See, leaving your base, I automatically go in another portal. So weird. Oh, I do need to fix this bit. Now that I know what's actually going here. I missed. Oh. So the debate is, do I put it here or do I put it closer to here? I'm leaning towards like right here because that will help with this bit as well. Any terraforming I do on this side. Should be if I do. Yes, yes, there's high sky. What? Oh, no, that's not where I wanted that. Okay, come back here. Come back here, I said. Alright. Go back over here and do parkour. That's less than 50 blocks, right? 2. Oh. It'll be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I do it? I think I did it. So how is Sky? Stream Elements has decided to not grace us with their presence today, so we are dealing with minimal bot, which is fun. I even restarted stream and it decided that it didn't want to behave, so. We're seeing all the timers and all the other things. It's great. Nope, that's not what I'm gonna do. Wait, excuse you? How did I get... I built that beacon. And I built my beacon back at home. How have I just now got Beaconator? Like, excuse me? Don't have colored glass either. That's fine. I'll go get that in a second. Like, how is that possible? Hello? Look. This one, right here. I built this one. But that one's the one that got me the achievement. Hello? Minecraft? And I built this one, which is also a full beacon base. Maybe buried, but it's a full beacon. Ow. Yeah, no, I don't know why it's doing that. Alright, Chad, though. It no makes sense. Like, I could have just moved this one, but I wanted to leave this one here, because I like having the beacon here, but I also just like having a regen over here. For no reason, really, but I like it. And burying that in the ground took forever, so I didn't want to unbury it. But this must be the right color. So for this area, the right color is purple. Now, we can get back to what we originally were here to do. What level do I want this on? I think I want to... Yeah. Look at me go. Hey, predicting. Joking. I mean, I can, but... Yeah. Okay. So do I do... Let's just see if I do these 3. 4. Do it to here. No, I definitely want most of this gone. Okay. I need to make sure I do. Boop. What level is that I wanted to put it on? Question. 88. Okay. So here. Which, now that I do it, is a lot of this. But I think that's going to be a good thing in the end, because it gives me more room for the garden. And for putting like a custom tree in here. Oh! I might leave this section like a tree here and end up turning it into a custom cherry tree. That would look so cool. Granted, when cherry trees come out, I'm gonna be like full blown into my other build, but that's fine. Okay, so then it's 4, so we go out 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think the haste helps me too much in the case of the dirt, but I can't dig up the stone anymore without haste once I have access to haste. So after that, let me get this bit done. So here, go out. You know haste helps with sand. Yeah, but there's an efficiency point at which it does help. But there's a point at which efficiency-wise you can dig up dirt the same whether you're using haste or not. I think grass not so much, which is weird, but you know, Minecraft. I mean, it may not actually be the case where it is that probably it could honestly help, but it doesn't necessarily feel like it's helping. That makes sense. Some of it is actually in my head, and I am very aware of that fact. I'm aware and okay with it. Oh, I probably could have put my shield away. It would be nice if haste helped more or had a way of helping more with deep slate, but eventually, someday, we'll have a solution for that. Of some sort. Wait. That's not how math works. Alright, so yeah, the 1 goes there, and then we got boop. Then this goes to Kirish, somewhere. I don't need this stick. Okay. This. Okay, done. Here. Done. So then the other thing I need to do, which will help with this inventory issue. Alright. Is do this. And replace all of this here with grass. It may or may not actually help with the inventory issue. Oh, placing these torches with though. And I really don't know where this last one goes, so I'm gonna put it here, maybe? We'll do this. If I wasn't going to end up putting a garden here, I would probably just leave the stone until I figured out where the building was going to go and do that. But I know what I'm putting here. So what I found is I knew, Lizzie, baby, you know better than that. The minute I said her name, she dropped what she had. She knows. She doesn't want to know that she's not supposed to have that, but she knows. But some areas of like the land and just general like flow of things was like, yep, I know what I'm putting here. That's easy. I'm putting a garden there. And then sometimes it's like, well, I don't know what to put here. Because like here, maybe there's going to be a little creek through here. But here is where I'm going to plant them. I've had this conversation already. If you just keep hitting me, you're going to die. Like, where are you? Well done, well done. Noticing, I think with the new headphones, the exact tones of that have changed. And or I'm just not used to hearing it anywhere. Would you just leave me alone? Really? Phantoms are the bane of my existence because when I first start playing Minecraft, I'm like, I would say like early day Minecraft. I'm pretty good about sleeping sometimes. Okay, only sometimes, but like I'm usually pretty good about it. And then once I get an area secure and I'm building, I ignore what time of day it is. And phantoms don't appreciate that very much. You found from switching speakers to headphones that there were a lot of things you weren't hearing, like block casing sounds. Yeah, I can imagine. I said go away. I haven't ever played with just speakers. Well, I mean, I guess when I played on a laptop and I didn't play without headphones, I don't know that this counts. It's not the same. But yeah, I can imagine there's sounds like that are different, like because of the level they're at. Might not. It's not the technical term. Frequency maybe would be the right term. That just doesn't transmit as well when you're using a headphones or not headphones, speakers. But yeah, I like these new headphones. I just the first time I used them for sure, and like today, I can still like feel the difference. I can also feel the difference on like where they have more pressure than my other ones did, and have less. But look at all the spawnable area. Where? Oh, you mean down there? Meh. Glowstone or Shroomlights, I don't remember which, but it has a quite timpani sound? Timpani sound. I would say it was, if it's placing it, then it was probably the, like in that, not like glowstone that had a quieter sound. Because I feel like the Shroomlight has a very loud placing sound. But I love the sound on the Shroomlights. Would you get out of my face? I might have to play with the placement of the Bluetooth USB because I am getting a little bit of occasional like signal flickering. What I would call that. Kettle drum. Oh. Okay. Is my audio getting crackly or is it just in my ears that I'm hearing that? Excuse you. Alright, I think it's not hearing anything. Okay. Good. Yeah, I need to figure out where I want to put it. I might rearrange where my USBs are. As long as you guys aren't hearing it, then I can figure it out in my own time. It's only like every once in a while. Wonder what's causing it. But yeah, I don't think it probably wouldn't affect you in that you would be able to hear it. The way it would affect you would be if you would start hearing it the way my mic was transmitting. That makes sense? And that if it's not, it might just be a static issue to completely honest, because Lucy did just like rub against my blanket. Probably all it was. No difference currently, but yeah, and it's not like constant. It's just every once in a while, for a few seconds. It's just like, but it definitely feels more like a static, which is probably just new plastic blanket on my lap, dog rubbed against it. You know, typical culprits. Yeah. If there was going to be any effect at all, it would be that you would like, I would start turning into a robot or something. I don't know. But it didn't sound like it disconnected in that way. So we're good. Yay. Yeah, see, now it's not happening, and it was just after Lucy did it. I think it was just that. your partner brought rum cake, so now you have to go serve dessert. All right. Sounds like a good idea to me. Serving dessert usually is a good thing. I fell. Assuming, of course, you like the type of dessert it is. If you don't like dessert, then, you know, serving it might be a little less fun. I think the music's really quiet today. Speaking of audio, though, have you heard the children yet? Is it different or similar to the way my other ones are working on that one? I know you would have heard the dogs because underneath me when she did that barking a little bit ago. But the children are currently playing and chatting behind me. They are there, but not as prominent. Interesting. Interesting. Zowie, baby girl. That level of noise is unnecessary, little one. So, I think it's probably the type of mic it is, I think, because it is a bit more directional in the sense of, like, it has a... The mic part is, like, on one side of the thingamabobber. The mic stick thing? I don't know. I don't know what the technical term is for that, but that might lower it at some place because I don't know that it needs to be that tall. But yeah, see that? With then some like arches here where you can see the water and the tower on the other side. With some vines. It's gonna look really cool. The tea tastes so good. Probably leave this relatively alone for the moment, only because I know that like this section specifically is gonna dictate how the other section goes. Lurk, you're making foods. Alright, dragon, enjoy your lurk. You'll have to tell me what's for foods later. Mother did just say dinner's ready, so I am debating if I should. I probably should stop. Yeah, no, you know what? I'm going to... I started later than normal due to some reasons. But I think we are... I heard you. I think we're gonna go ahead and find somebody to raid because I'm hungry. We tested the audio. Yeah. Much as I could keep building and stuff. I know that this particular meal, if I don't go get it, I'm not gonna get any vegetables. Basically how it ends up. Oh, you're making Chinese spring rolls and dumplings. Very nice. For those curious, Mother made chicken risotto. which is like it's a cheesy, creamy sauce. Then she makes stir-fried vegetables, like go on top. Not stir-fried, sautéed vegetables to go on top with like garlic and then like a lemon garlic sauce. So yeah, let's see, who do we got streaming at the moment? It's one of my favorite things she makes, and it's also everybody else's favorite thing. It's one of those. It's a popular dish. Hmm. You are very welcome, Dragon. Um, let's see, do I want to raid Richard or do I want to raid Borgo? Hmm. I think we will raid Richard. Because Richard is a awesome Minecraft and music streamer and a member of community. He worked on Skyblock Evolution, same map I did, so he's also really funny. He's currently doing speed running in Minecraft. There will be a little bit of screaming, but in the best way possible. Very fun. You are welcome, Mousy. Sorry it was such a short stream, but like I had some stuff to deal with and I also had to wait for my headphones to charge. Yeah, I will start that raid. I will be back probably on Saturday unless things change. Depending on a couple things, we might do an evening stream or afternoon stream. Dragon, Mousy, and I need to discuss that and figure out what we're doing. Mario Kart's on the table, Minecraft's on the table. Other things are on the table. We'll see what happens. Watch the Discords and the Twitters and things, and you'll be told. Normal time, probably, but we might change it up. And yeah. Can't think of anything else to say other than thank you all for hanging out. And I will hopefully see everybody on Saturday.